morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching, good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. And I do hope it's a good one. So, let's get started. Let's see here. Yes, let's see. First this morning was Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Good morning, Gorillas. Bonjour, 47 Yorktown. Bonjour. Dave G. Sound says, good morning. Keely Chow says, hey, everybody, good morning. Good morning, Mega Cropper. Good morning, Darius Munchausen. Let's see here. Milton Knowles, good morning. Which for you would be evening or night. Not sure what time it is right now where you are, but whatever. Good day, or whatever. Good time period to you, Milton. So, what's going on, everyone? I was watching a stream last night, and I don't know how else to say this. There are certain people out there. I understand not liking a show. Okay, I really do. But to go to the degree that some people have is toxic. Um, Insulting people who like a show that they don't like, saying that they have PTSD or some sort of disorder is beyond insulting. I mean, it's one thing to say that they have no taste, which is still rude, but uh, that was another thing that was said last night. And I think it's important that we support people who like what they like, even if they don't like things that, if even if they like things that we don't like. You know, I probably wouldn't want people telling me how wonderful Discovery was on my panel, but um, for the most part, I'm a pretty open to talking about things that even I disagree with. Um, but this was getting to the point of being hostile and even rude, and just I I can't I can't associate with that. I can't. I mean, I had to finally leave the stream because it's just like this is just so toxic. I can't deal with it. I would rather be a place of positivity. I would rather have fewer people in my stream than go with the highly toxic. Oh, this is shit. This is shit. This is yeah, and then go into why everything's shit. Um, Now, I will ask that people share out the stream if you can, because ever since the name change, people have not known that I was here. They may have seen the name change and didn't recognize who it was, so they didn't. They decided not to come. Whatever. Or a few have unsubscribed. And good morning, Mike Jimmy. How are you today? I didn't see you. I'm not seeing it in the chat. Oh well, wonderful. It's on the StreamYard site, of course. I'll have to look at the what's going on. Ah, so you were one of the people who was unsubscribed by YouTube. That's a funny thing because there have been a lot of people I've talked to that have been unsubscribed. Actually, when I say a lot, I'm talking like six, but to me, that's a lot. Doing good, been storyboarding on an animated pilot for Life of Korra. Awesome. I would rather not say. I would just say that it's a bigger YouTuber who they were doing a stream last night. That's all the further I'm going to go with that because I still like the person who's running the stream. Don't necessarily like everybody who's on the panel, but that's neither here nor there. And I can like people that I disagree with because there were people even on the panel that I was going, "What?" I still like them. So you should be getting your copy soon, by the way. But printing and shipping being higher again, haven't been able to send out U.S. packages yet. Hey, don't worry about it. When it happens, it happens. I'm not worried about it. You know, you are. I know that with the higher prices, it takes more time, and I'd rather wait. To be quite honest, I would rather wait than I know it's coming, so it's not a big deal. As long as I get it by let's say Christmas, I'll be fine. I have to wait beyond Christmas. I might be a little not as understanding, but other than that, you know, I'm happy. And good morning, Bone. Uh, so what is going on, everyone? I'm going to go ahead and post the link out in the stream. I know it's only about 15 minutes since the stream started, but oh well. Pin the message. There we go. Again, I hope everyone's doing well. And like Jimmy says, oh, you'll be getting them way sooner than that. Oh, it's good to hear. Like I said, I'm not in any hurry. You know, as long as I get them by Christmas, I'll be happy. That way I have a Christmas present for myself. Uh, I don't know if I can wait that long to open it, though. And Eagle Rider, good morning. Says, sleep escapes me bad this morning. I'm sorry to hear that. And we've got Mike Jimmy.
Good morning. Well, morning to you, afternoon for me. But
Good afternoon, yes. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Um, have been getting a lot of work done, but Lava Quarter 6 is going a little slower than I hoped because I'm kind of obsessed with the animated pilot. Well, I accidentally the animation and it's addicting.
Of course.
Now,
So, go ahead.
everything is pretty much ready to go for Lava Quarter 5. I got the boxes right there to go out to the United States, but
Ah.
shipping went up extremely badly. So
Oh.
yeah, I was filling everything out and I was like, ooh, that is 150 euros more for just Europe. So yeah, that was not fun. Hey, good morning, Rosetta.
One thing positive to show you guys. I am off the oxygen.
Hey,
Cool.
well done.
That is
Awesome.
cool.
And I will be doing crazy shit in the hills in a little bit here, but no, I haven't been able to sleep. And to be fair, yesterday was supposed to be Dad's birthday, so I've been kind of out of it.
Understandable. It's understandable. Oh. So,
So what have you boys been up to?
Too much.
Mike, we haven't gotten to stream together in way too long.
I know.
Although that's really sad considering my last stream is the one you were on.
yeah.
I haven't been able to stream in months because of all the shit that's been happening.
It happens. I know the feeling. I mean, it's only that I have my credibility streams that I'm online for the most part, but it's busy.
To be fair, I kind of joined it up with Vic King's stream earlier, and I almost have to apologize for the stuff that I took out of context and posted on Twitter that he said on stream.
Ah.
But I skipped like 10 of them I wanted to. He was saying stuff that was so easy to take out of context and really sound bad. And one of them was him saying that he's a softie, and it's like, come on, man. It's like he was talking about emotionally with this group, but I mean, he literally said, I'm a softie, and it's like, come on, man. And I'm sitting there going, boy, that could be taken so wrong.
Yes, it can.
Cap now knows me. He knows I've been kind of one of the community trolls for the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do I often miss an opportunity to troll people with shit like that?
Never. And even if you don't say it, you're thinking it.
Right. But
it's like I can't say anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you see.
Mm-hmm. They were really bad quotes. They were really so easy. It was so easy, so easy. Which probably didn't help any.
No.
Here, also, try to remember what you had under, Jimmy.
Hey, good
Hey,
morning.
Bird, I'm finally back up here, I guess.
Hello. Kapla. Hello,
How are you
world.
doing
It's Virgo
today?
Prey 5. Kapla.
Okay, Mike, I sent you
Wow.
what? I sent you one of the two. You can reach both of them through there.
Oh, I'll check them in a second. So this is the intro so far for the Love and Korra pilot, and this is not. There are some parts where I'm very proud of, and it's really rough, but I'm having fun. So
Wow.
it's so much fun.
It looks like it.
Sadly, I'm handicapped and working on a little bamboo tablet because my pen display broke. So this is what I'm working on.
Ah.
Yeah, it hurts to be handicapped like that. But you gotta roll with the stuff you have.
I remember when I was doing the projects and stuff with Tilt, when I was working on the cover piece that he needed right away, I broke my thumb on my good hand in the middle of it. And he ended up
Ooh.
sending out a picture to those backers of the progress of which was the picture of me working on the colorist stuff with the broken thumb gimped around the pencil. Saying, look at how hardworking my artists are. They're working no matter what. It's just like, oh my God. But I mean, at least, we had fun with it, right?
Absolutely. So what's going on, Bird?
Not much. I awake. So
That's a good start.
it is.
Okay, so Mike, what do you think of those quotes? Would you have put those up if he'd said those with you on stream too?
Totally.
They were too obvious, weren't they? Why don't you pass them over to Cap because so he knows what we're talking about? Because it was too easy. It was too easy.
Let me throw it in the private chat. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
He's sitting there going, "You traitor! What happens on stream stays on stream." I'm like, "No, you're online.
No,
we're gonna have fun with it." There's two of them there. One's a comment on the other one, by the way.
I mean, there's one thing about what happens backstage stays backstage, but if it happens on a live stream, yeah, you're screwed.
It's there for the world.
Did you see the comments, Cap?
Oh yeah.
Would you have made fun of those?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, Milton.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
Did you guys miss me?
Should I be honest? Or of course we did.
I somehow have trouble believing that.
Well, let's put it this way. You're still alive, so yeah, I've missed you.
Nice.
Don't worry, my body's tried killing me 3 times lately and it hasn't worked yet.
Welcome to the club.
Considering the fact that he's in New Zealand and I'm stuck in America, yeah, there's no chance of
It's only bleeding out. It's only bleeding out slowly. It's like not as though that's killed anybody before.
You say only bleeding out slowly, and the first thing I thought of was, "'Tis only a flesh wound. Come back here, I'll chew your ankles."
Only a flesh
Well, it's
wound.
when it gets to the point where you start seeing things that then you should be a little concerned.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
Elizabeth went off her handle at me over Easter for that too.
And greetings,
Yeah.
Circe.
Hey.
I don't like going to the hospital. I just have to.
Hey, Six, how are you
I hate
this morning?
hospitals.
Hospitals. Yeah. No, thank you. Don't like them.
Sorry if I'm missing people in the
Sorry,
chat.
Six. I know you're in the medical field, but yeah, I don't like hospitals.
I hate them. Revile them. And look at what that dealing with doctors has done to me. Freaking moon face like hell. Because I had ended up on steroids for weeks. And there was another side effect to the steroids for weeks. I went up 2 cup sizes.
That is annoying.
For me, for my husband, he seems to like it.
Obviously.
I am up to a fucking double I now.
Oh, okay, that is gigantic.
I went up over 2 cup sizes because I was on steroids for 3 weeks. And because my life is cruel that way, my face went up in moon face, which is basically normal for medical steroids, and my boobs grew, and nothing else really changed much. So I'm like top heavy even more now.
But look at the bright side. You've got bigger boobs.
I was already trying to fall over forward every time I walked.
That's helpful for your husband.
Yes, well, when she's older,
Rosetta,
go ahead. Bert.
I'll
as a
have knee
Mike,
pads. I'll have
I
knee
can't
pads when I'm
think-
older.
I can't think of a single time a man has complained about a woman being top heavy.
Now, see, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Is all these guys who, when they're trying to act like they're all, modern and classy, they'll make the comments on what's too big or more than a handful or stuff. Yeah, that's when you're sucking up for brownie points. I worked in a clothing boutique. I watched all the guys pressuring the girls to get implants. I never heard a guy going, "I'm sorry, babe, I won't feel you sexy in that until you get rid of some of that boob weight." Come
Yeah.
on.
No, they don't. It's hypocrisy.
And yeah, are there going to be a few guys out there that actually do like small ones? Yes.
Of
Because there's a
course.
guy who likes every body
They're
type.
liars.
No,
but-
there are. Trust me, there are guys who prefer, a lot of
But-
different things. So,
Exceptions validate the rule.
But how many guys act like they're not that interested if they're big? That's just faking around women. It's like this guy when I was at the store with my husband years ago. Every aisle I freaking went down. This was before I gained weight from the meds too, so I was skinnier then with this chest. Every aisle I freaking went down, this guy was watching me. And I mean watching me.
Mhm.
And about the third time I noticed him doing it, I see this woman reach over and smack him. Is that what you really want? And he looks at her, and you can see him turn about 20 shades of red and go, no, those are way too big. That's freakish. And you can see him like scrounging, desperately trying to come up with something to say to her. He didn't believe that. He was sucking up to the woman so she wouldn't kill him.
Yeah.
You're supposed to suck up to your woman so she doesn't kill you. This is really good advice for me. My missus could actually kill me with her bare hands.
Milton, there's a song to look up online. It's Tim Hawkins' Things Not to Say to Your Wife.
There's plenty of those.
No, this one especially, listen to the whole song, especially the ending part where the final advice. The warning thing in the song is that he's listing all these things not to say and talk about what would happen to you. And several times that he stops to go, I did that, or I did that too.
Whoops.
It's a good one.
I have one bit of advice that's useless to damn near everybody. Don't ever get angry with her and tell her that she preferred you when you had hormone problems and looks like a girl, because she's going to say yes and then laugh at you and make you run away.
considering I'm the one with hormone problems, I don't think that would work well. Wow. No, when you're in an argument with your wife, do not give any ammunition for her to take really good cheap shots at your mental health or your physical health. That's just asking
No.
to cry.
And good morning, Pacific 414. By the way, Mike, I need to ask you. I know you're doing a stream. I'm sorry, Mike. I mean, Pacific. I need to ask you, what are the episodes that are going on for tomorrow? So that's why I need to just send me a DM about those, please. There's too many mics in this community. It's just.
This is why I tell most people.
There's so many Mikes and Toms in this community, actually.
People keep telling me to get a mic.
Fandom Menace and CG and the Trek community and those, there's so many people named Mike and Tom everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
this is why I usually go for my second name with it, Mike Jimmy.
Although there's several Jimmys too.
Yeah, but the combination is rarer.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm easy with that. I've only ever met a few people in my life that ever had the name Rosetta.
Yeah, true. It's not that popular name.
Was more popular about 50 years before I was born.
Yeah.
So,
Rosetta goes back to the Stone Age as a name.
Oh.
Yeah, that just happened.
Can somebody mute Bird for that one, please?
Oh boy.
Bird is a beautiful person.
Bird knows I consider him a great friend. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give him shit for that being a bad dad joke.
Oh, it was. It was.
So that was an awesome joke.
Yeah, it was the best joke I ever heard.
See, Milton agreed.
It's the best joke I've heard this morning. Considering it's the only one I've heard this morning, that's not saying a lot.
Now, compared to the jokes that you read that I posted on Vic.
Now that's a different story. I didn't actually hear those.
No, I'm saying those were more funny though, weren't they?
Absolutely, but I didn't hear them. So technically,
no. No, I got exactly what you meant. That's why I was laughing. I'm sorry. I love my friends dearly, but if I get a chance to take a cheap shot at you saying something really horrible that just sounds really bad, I'm gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
Opportunism is the best kind.
I thought I was being really good. I only posted 2 of them, and he was on a roll. I mean, there were so many things I could take out of context, including him saying 100% of women are crazy to I've only stuck my dick in crazy and stuff like that. There were so many I could have taken that way. He was not doing well with what he was saying tonight. And I'm sitting there going, I'm trying so hard to behave. I'm trying so hard. You remember Vic, right?
If you're in the chat doing that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I thought he was on several of my streams. I think he was on a few where you were around.
Mm-hmm.
He sometimes says some crazy shit because he doesn't think through what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
And we've always given him shit for this. He was in prime with it this morning. He was in prime with it.
One of these days, you're going to need to stream again because I haven't been on any of your chats in a long time.
I'm planning to try to stream again soon. I have to stay and help Mom out until at least through the beginning of July because July 1st. Remember I told you the story how Dad proposed twice on the same day after she married the other guy and came back and helped her through it? That's July 1st.
Okay, yeah.
That was their special day. They actually celebrated more than even their anniversary every year. I'm not leaving her alone during that.
No, of
No,
course
I get that.
But I can't stream much here at her house because my husband has to work and there's only a tiny room for us to stay in. And so I can't be on streams while he's working because proprietary issues, classification stuff, because he works in avionics.
Yeah.
Yep.
So unfortunately, I really can't stream much while I'm here. So that's why the only time people get much is when I can hop on in the middle of the freaking night. But I should be back more to my normal self soon. Yes, do subscribe and watch his old streams, especially the one from tonight. They're funny as hell. And he is an amazing artist, all joking and teasing aside.
Let me verify, because there'll be times it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm subscribed. Uh-huh. I wasn't. So either I was subscribed, which I think I was. Yep. I am now.
Okay. And like I said, Vic is a sweet guy. He says stupid, crazy shit that we could tease, but he is a genuinely sweet guy and he is a great artist. And in this community, the being able to tease you when you're also a good guy and a great artist, that's just icing on the cake. Because it makes it more fun. I mean,
So are you so by the way, Bird, how was Mama Prairie this morning? Oh, never mind. He muted.
I think he's AFK.
Yep.
but
Well,
I miss everybody.
well, of course, you are missed by several people.
Yeah.
I'm sure my camera angle in my computer room and my cleavage shirts are missed by several too.
I mean, not wrong.
I'm sure that there are more people who missed that. Yes.
And my cats are missed because I actually know my cats have a fan club.
Absolutely.
There are spoof accounts of my cats, and when I posted I had to get surgery for one of them, I woke up to $700 in PayPal from several people who went surgery for the kitty and sent me some money to help out with it. So I know my kitties are loved and missed.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to get back to it. Oh, I got the cutest pictures of Ornery last night. She was hamming it up. I caught her laying kind of funny. I took a picture of it. She saw me take the picture and then started doing little poses and winking at me and doing cute faces. She's like, you want to adore me? Want to adore me? Look how cute I am. Look how cute I am. You love me. You love me.
You know you love me. Yeah, I got one of those too, but she's a bundle of fur right over there.
Ornery's interesting because she didn't like sharing me with streams. And so for a long time when I'd hop on a stream, as soon as I started talking to people, she'd come up behind me and jump on my shoulder and start headbutting my face and rubbing on it, trying to get attention. On camera.
Yeah, I got
You remember those, Cap, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the fact that she'd start running around pacing on my shoulders, and all I'd have to do is she'd run over and rub on my face and fingers when I snapped.
Mm-hmm.
I have her kind of snap trained for rubbing, which is, it's funny, but because I had to do the anniversary stuff with Steve, and we don't want to take the cats back and forth a lot while we're not leaving for very long because it's a long drive and it's stressful on them.
Yeah.
We just left them here with Mom while we were gone. Plus, we didn't want her completely alone in the house while we were gone, while she's still going through mourning and readjustment.
Mm-hmm.
As she said, it was helpful because the kitties gave her affection when she started getting emotional. But we left them here for that week or so. It felt so weird being in my house and not having to deal with the cat. It felt so weird being in my house and not having to make sure the cats were kicked out of the room before I could do stuff with hubby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be weird.
And it was like, okay, because they're my little girls, and I give crap to the people who take it really hyper serious and act like they really are their children. But at the same time, I can't have kids, and I kind of put my affection on my pets.
Yeah.
And that's a little different, though,
Absolutely.
than these people who can and don't because they're too immature, and then have pets and call them kids and act like they're
Mhm.
children and get offended if you don't let them take them into every public place and shit. That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's really sad is I've taken several screenshots of it and posted it. They're openly running ads on Facebook, Google, and other stuff for come here if you want to take your pet with you everywhere, and try to get them a vest and stuff for them to be listed as support. It's fake companies trying to use support animals stuff falsely. And a support animal does not mean you get to take them everywhere anyway. Support animal only qualifies to housing, that they can't kick you out of a place for having a pet unless it's a hypoallergenic place for people with immune compromise issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only place where sport animals qualify. Service animals, by the way, also don't qualify under the hypoallergenic disability housing. There's different housing there because they have to. There's no exception to that. It will kill the people in the building if they let them in.
Yeah.
Which is why when you have the people talk about having animals visit their owners in the hospital and stuff, I'm fine with that, but it has to be in a wing away from the main emergency room and test rooms.
Yes.
Because you can't have the animals with people who are medically sensitive, who are already in duress medically.
Mhm.
Yep.
So there's ways to do things to respect everybody. And most people, I can't be anywhere near dogs. I have no problem with people, though, who genuinely have service animals. They need it. I will do what I can to avoid them. But when I see people who have animals who clearly aren't, and they're trying to drag them into grocery stores and restaurants and stuff, no, hell with you. No. That's not even up to health code at that point.
No.
You're right.
Especially since with service animals, they're really specifically trained. There's really strict criteria on health, hair, maintaining, everything you have to do with your service animal.
Yep.
They're very strict care.
Yeah.
And that affects the sanitation and how they're handled around public food and other stuff.
Are you attacking my right to have Sassy as a service animal?
No, if you get an actual licensing for a service animal, that's great.
Yeah.
License sounds like commie stuff.
No.
I'm going to let the government tell me I need a license for my dog.
To take it in public restaurants, yes.
I don't go to public restaurants. So
Well,
See?
there you go.
There you go.
don't
You're
need
fine. This is the thing is most people that are decent people can find a place in the center where they go, okay, well, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Let's find common ground.
Yeah.
sounds like
And that-
commie talk again.
Oh
Bird,
my
you know
God.
you're saying this shit just to try to get a rise out of me, and it's not going to work. But that's the thing, and I get very annoyed with people who act like their animals are more entitled than other people.
Mhm.
And that's as a very, very, very animal lover, nature photographer nutcase. Because I wouldn't take my kitties in public, despite the fact that I do have emotional issues. I do have medical issues that they actually do help me with. And I could probably get them licensed. But I can get by without them. So I'm not going to take them out because a lot of people have allergies to them.
Yeah.
That's a matter of respect.
Yeah. Understandable.
Doing garage sale hopping the other day with my mom. This woman, it was a smaller, it wasn't the little tiny purse dogs, but it was a little smaller dog, but it had full vesting and stuff.
Mhm.
She's in a wheelchair. You can tell it's sniffing her constantly, checking for. This was a seizure sniffer. You could see it instantly. You could tell that what this dog was. And there's 3 varieties of small, medium range dogs that are specifically trained for that.
Mhm.
And so you could look in an instant and know, okay, this is a legitimate dog. I just stayed out of the way. And My mom
Yeah.
said, "No, she can't come in with me right now. She's allergic." And the woman's like, "I'm sorry. Well, hopefully I'll be on your way soon and stuff." It's like, no, don't worry. I'll just stay over here till you're done.
Yeah, but
That's the decency where you try to just
Yeah.
respect each other and be kind.
Absolutely.
I love animals, anyways. I get along with them a lot better than people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cap! Did I actually show you I was out in Spearfish Canyon a couple of days ago? I didn't show you the pictures, did I?
Nope. I haven't. It's been a while.
Morning, Dr. Alex, or afternoon.
Good
Whatever
afternoon,
it is.
Dr. Alex.
Hey. So I'm actually gonna hop out again because I'm starting to feel like I need lunch.
Let me see here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for dropping in. It was good to
Yeah,
have you
no.
back, Jimmy.
Good to be hanging out, but yeah, I'm hungry.
Go eat.
Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Let me see if I can get this load to show you. If I can function, right? Unfortunately.
Different headset that I remember seeing you using last.
Oh, it's what I could find cheap that actually worked. And it's technically got silicone cat ears, but when I'm in bed, they just roll around anyway. So.
Ah,
I hate that you can only share one picture at a time in messages. It's kind of annoying.
it is, but yeah. Just
And then
hey, run
this
things. Yes, this.
This was hail that we missed by a few minutes.
Ooh.
It was all over the hillsides like this. It actually looked like freaking snowdrifts.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
Thank you. No. Don't like
If
hail
you're
like
saying this like I'm supposed to be able to see it.
I sent it to him. He can share it if he wants
Oh,
to.
you sent it to him. I got it.
I can't share screens right on this stupid little laptop. Never have been able to. But no, that's not uncommon. There was a time I was coming back from my sister's place when we were helping move some stuff out to her years ago, where we got hit by a sudden storm. And by the time I was done dealing with the storm and trying to get back to one of the houses, I was driving through hail drifts that were so deep the tires of the car were disappearing under them.
Let's see here.
That's
Hail in the
hail.
Black Hills is really common and often very heavy.
One and that.
Shut up, Gil. Yeah, that was like that all the way up the hillsides and stuff. Actually, looked like snow all over the place.
And it isn't until you, because I'm not able to zoom in as much as I'd like to. But if you're able to see each little ball.
Yeah, it was hailstones, and every so often you'd see a big one in the middle of all the tiny ones.
So it looks like, oh, well, that's just leftover snow, like this. But when you're seeing, yeah, those are hail.
Oh, Milton, it's absolutely real. In fact, on my camera, I have pictures where you can see the hillsides with it and then zoom down to that. This is not uncommon in the mountains here at all. That's why you have to be really careful when storms show up in this area and you're watching the clouds. Because if you're smelling pine and grass, that means it's breaking things, which means it's likely hail. I've gotten to the point where I can usually detect how far away it is by smell. If you're seeing the clouds and there's clearly lines coming down like rain's falling, but it looks white, that's hail. There's signs.
Yep. Yeah, because when you're able to look in real close, it's like those are each. You see each little ball there. It's like, wow,
The
it's a
night,
lot.
oh God, the night before my dad's funeral, when they were finishing up at the wakes at the get together before that, the night before, my husband ended up stuck under an awning at a gas station with my mom for almost an hour because they got hit by a hailstorm that was massive, and it was falling like that, but they were huge stones and they were shattering as they hit the ground and causing flooding everywhere. And the next morning, as we were trying to deal with the funeral, we had a blizzard with snow. So that was fun.
Oh no, my voice does not sound off. I'm having a bad morning, and yeah.
I'm sorry, Cap. I've seen golf ball size. Hell, I've seen them actually get near baseball size in the hills
Well,
here before.
I've seen softball size once.
I
Ugh.
shared a picture once with the hailstorm that hit my house over in Iowa, where I had a few of the stones laid out next to a quarter. You can see the quarter was like a fraction the size of all the stones. And those stones fell so thick, it was my entire yard was coated in them in white. That was...
And good morning, Vader's girl. How are you this
Good
morning?
morning.
That was
actually kind of a mixed blessing because we've been trying to get the roof and the siding repaired and replaced on the house for a long time before that. And because there were hail dents and a few shingles that were broken, the house insurance covered re-siding and re-roofing the house.
Yeah.
Which we were trying to do anyways. So that was kind of a mixed blessing, right?
Absolutely. At least you got it taken care of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I've loved it. I have such a... oh my God. You could so consider my house such a little patriotic redneck house because I have deep blue walls, a red roof, and white trim. I'm not kidding. Oh, the colors look beautiful together the way they are, and they're not quite the flag colors, but it's enough you kind of get that patriotic vibe.
Right.
But that wasn't the intention. Out of what I had available that was good premiums, it was the best matching colors that would look good in the area with the plants and stuff I had.
Mm-hmm.
But it does kind of give off that redneck patriot look. No, that would not be hail. That would be apocalypse. Say goodbye to the earth. That's like the sky is raining cannonballs on you.
Exactly.
If you're in a place where that happens, you're dead.
Yeah. Gorillas, you're more than welcome to come up here.
Ew, Milton. Ew. Ugh.
That's an interesting option.
It would be ugly as hell.
That's why it's interesting. Interesting, not an amazing option. Interesting one. And good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. Of course, it also depends on what size house you live in, too. If you have one of those little, whatever, what do they call those things?
The little tiny houses.
Yeah, little tiny houses that are, like tool shed size. Tiny homes.
Then you don't need much. Tiny houses and tiny homes is what they call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need much for that. You could grab the same color from a few different places on test buckets and actually have enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you're painting a full-size ranch-style house like I have, you kind of need a lot more paint than that. Plus, we didn't repaint it. We had the entire siding redone.
Ah.
So the siding and the roof on my house are actually pretty new.
Ah, okay. He's at work now. Okay, that's why he can't come on. That's cool.
I should get going soon. I should head into the hills and try to catch the morning coyotes for photos.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you were able to join in this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Bird, are you going to be streaming today?
Say Monday?
Correct.
Yeah.
Monday. I plan to be on at Life at 4 p.m.
All right.
If all goes well, I should be streaming.
Bye-bye.
And make sure to check out Loki's Mornings of Mischief later today. Check out Culture Casino. And then right after that, it's Midnight's Edge in the morning. And then, of course, later on today, Bird of Prey 5. So, yeah, make sure to check them out later. Thank you all for being here today. Have a good day. And we'll see you next time.